This tutorial covers how to add and adjust a background image to a website. You'll open your CSS file and you'll add background image URL with the file name in order to add the image to your file. This is what it winds up looking like. Next, you can adjust a background color. The fleur-de-lis is transparent, so we're going to add a background color of sort of that gold that's already in it, and then it gives it a solid gold background color. You can adjust the repeat next. There are some options for repeat, such as no repeat, repeat, repeat horizontally, repeat vertically, round, and space. We'll start with no repeat so you can see what that winds up looking like. And as you see, its default is in the top left corner, just one image. Repeat X, which is repeat horizontally, repeats it as a bar across the screen. Repeat Y repeats vertically, so it repeats it as a column. Space keeps from having your logo cut off at the edges of the screen or container, but it does put space in between your items, as you can see here. Round alters the dimensions of your image to make sure it's not cut off at the edges of the container, but as you can see, the image may get distorted. Next, we'll adjust the background position. You can use words like bottom, center, left, right, top in order to describe where the position is that you want it to be located at. So we'll do left center, and as you can see, it's all the way on the left side of the page and centered vertically within the container. Let's try center top, and it centers it horizontally and puts it at the top vertically. You can also use values such as 25% and 15%, which will move it in from the left side 25% and down from the top 15%. Or you can use pixels and M values such as 30 pixels and 6 Ms, which will put it 30 pixels in from the left and 6 Ms down. Lastly, you can adjust the size if needed. You use background size as your value, and you can either use width and height values such as 100 pixels and 50 pixels, which will adjust the height and width of your image. So this is 100 pixels wide, 50 pixels tall, or 25% wide, 30% tall, for example. Or you can also use cover or contain. Cover resizes the background image, even if that means that your image gets cut off or stretched, and contain resizes the background image to make sure the image is fully visible within the container.